Kujur, a trainee of Siliguri Tarai B.Ed College, second semester. My method subject is English. Today I am here to tell a short story named Father's Help. It is lesson number 1 and it is written by R.K. Narayan, which is taken from class 10 of West Bengal Board. First of all, I want to tell something about the author, that is R.K. Narayan. R.K. Narayan was born in 1906-2001, is one of the leading figures of early Indian literature in English. His notable works include Malgudi Days and The Guide. He was awarded the Sahitya Academic Award in 1958 for The Guide. The story and edited excerpt from Malgudi Days is about a young boy called Swaminathan who is unwilling to go to school but is forced by his father to attend school. The story explores how through the events that follow, Swami's original reservation about his teacher Sam will get transformed considerably. So this was about the author and the story. So let's start a story, Unit 1. Before starting this story, I want to tell there are 3 main characters. First is Swami, who is a little young boy, and second one is Samuel, a school teacher, and third one is the Swami's father. Lying in bed, Swami realized with a shudder that it was Monday morning. Shudder means shaking of a body as feeling like a fever. So Swami was lying on the bed and felt shudder, feeling like a fever, and that was the day morning, Monday. It looked as though only a moment ago it was Friday. Already Monday was here. He is thinking that Friday has gone and Monday was there. He hoped he did not have to go to school, and he is thinking that he is not going to school. And at 9 o'clock, Swaminathan wailed, "I have a headache." Wailed means he uttered that he is having a headache at 9 o'clock. Mother generously suggested that Swami might stay at home. And after hearing that, Swami's mother, she told that you don't have to go to school. At 9:30, when out to have been in the school prayer hall, Swami was lying on the bench in mother's room. At 9:30, when usually every day he used to be in prayer hall, school prayer hall, that time he was inside a mother's room. Father asked him, "Have you no school today?" "Headache," Swami replied. And then when Swaminathan's father came and asked to him that, "Have you no school today?" Then Swami replied that, "I am having a headache." "Nonsense, dress up and go." As Swaminathan's father was very much strict person, and he thinks that this Swami is always giving a reason not to go to school, as he tells him that dress up and go. Then again Swaminathan, he replies that, "I am having a headache." "Loaf about less on Sundays and you will be without a headache on Monday." Then the Swami's father, he is telling that till Sunday you are fine, you don't have any problem, but whenever this Monday come, you have a reason not to go to school. Swami knew how strict his father could be, so he changed his tactics. "I cannot go so late to the school." Swami, he knows that his father is very much strict person, as he want to find a different reason to not to go to school, as he told that I was late, so I will not go to school. I will not enter to the class. "You will have to, it is your own fault." Then Swaminathan's father, he is telling that is your fault. "What will the teacher think if I go so late?" Then Swaminathan's is telling to his father that what will the teacher will think if I go late. Tell him you had a headache and so you are late. Then Swaminathan's father is telling that you tell the teacher that you have a headache so you are late. He will scold me if I say so. Then Swami is telling that no, I can't tell that. If I tell that, then my teacher he will scold me. Well, he let us see. What is his name? Samuel. Does he always scold the students? Then Swaminathan's father is asking, okay, who is that teacher? Tell me the name. Does he scold every student? Then Swami he tells that his name is Samuel. He is very angry man. He especially scold to the boys who come late. He is telling to his father, I would not like to go to school late. If he is so angry, why not tell your headmaster about it? They say that even the headmaster is afraid of him. Then Swaminathan's father he is telling to Swami that if that teacher is very much angry man, then why you all don't tell to headmaster that he is scolding to you all? Then Swami he tells that no, headmaster he is also afraid of him. Unit 2. Swami hoped that with his father would be made to see why he must avoid school for the day. But father's behavior took an unexpected turn. He proposed to send a letter with Swami to the headmaster. And the Swaminathan's father, he was a very strict person, as he was not getting a proper reason that Swami was telling a true reason to not to go to school, or he want to know about that teacher. Then he proposed, Swaminathan's father proposed that I have to write a letter to the headmaster. No amount of protest from Swami would make him change his mind. And Swami, that boy, he loses all the hope for not changing the mind of his father. By the time Swami was ready to leave for school, father had composed a long letter to the headmaster. He put it in an envelope and sealed it. And one day, when Swami was about to move to school, his father came and he asked to his son that he is having a letter for the headmaster. And then he sealed it and put it in envelope and gave to Swami. What have you written, father? Swami asked apprehensively. And then Swami he asked to his father that what have you written in this letter? Nothing for you. Give it to your headmaster and go to your class. Then Swaminathan's father he tells that nothing for you. You give this letter to your headmaster and go to your class. Have you written anything about our teacher Samuel? Yes, plenty of things. Then Swami is asking to his father that have you written anything about my teacher Samuel? Then Swaminathan's father is telling that yes, plenty of things, many things I have written in this letter. What has he done, father? Then Swami is telling to his father that what he has done. Everything is there in the letter, give it to your headmaster. And then Swaminathan's father is telling that don't worry, everything I have wrote in this letter you give to your headmaster. Swami went to school feeling that he was the worst boy on earth. His conscience bothered him. And Swami, that little boy, he was feeling very bad that he told wrong things about his teacher, and he is feeling very bad that he is a boy who is very bad in whole earth. He was not at all sure of his descriptions of Samuel. I had accurately told to my father. He felt he had mixed up the real and the imagined. Means for the reason that not to go to school, he told a different and wrong imagination and picture about Samuel as who was a teacher of this Swami to Swaminathan's father. Then this boy is feeling very bad. Swami stopped on the roadside to make up his mind about Samuel. Samuel was not such a bad man after all. Personally, he was much more friendly than the other teachers. Swami, that little boy, he stopped on the road and think about that teacher Samuel, as he thinks that he is not a very bad person. He is good other than the other teacher. Swami also felt Samuel had a special regard for him, and Swami, he also felt that he is having a special regard for Samuel. Swami's head was dizzy with confusion. He could not decide if Samuel really deserved the allegation made against him in the letter. Swami's head was spinning, thinking of that what he has told to his father, and he has written very wrong things about Samuel, teacher, to the headmaster in a letter. The more he thought of Samuel, the more Swami grieved for him. To recall Samuel's dark face, his thin moustache, unshaven cheek, and yellow coat filled with Swaminathan with sorrow. Then Samuel, the more Swami grieved for him. To recall Samuel's dark face, his thin moustache, unshaven cheek, and yellow coat filled with Swaminathan with sorrow. The Swaminathan, that young boy, he felt very much sorrowful about the teacher Samuel. Thank you.